So I like to emphasize on Healthspan because that's what I call myself as a Healthspan coach. So it's basically the quality of your health while you're alive, because people say it's the same as lifespan. It's not. Lifespan is just the number of the years in your life. So a health span is the quality of your health while you're alive. And so I have a deep passion, like true passion for high performers, executives, and even fashion executives. And that is who I would love to serve because they often forget to take care of their health. They live in such a high fast-paced
Mhm.
industry, and they forget. I was a perfect example of that. Being into health and all of that, I thought I'm taking care of myself, and actually I wasn't. For example, I did some work with the LA Fashion Week, and I saw how crazy it is backstage. Everyone running around while in front is pretty, right? It's like all the glamour and all the beauty, and they didn't focus on themselves. So we do not want to end up right here, right? If we take care of our health soon enough, then we won't end up here because we often end up to a condition that we need to pop up that Tylenol because it's easy. It's easy fix. Everyone was easy fix because they take their work as priority. I believe you yourself is priority and health is wealth. If there's no you, there is no wealth. So from my own experience, it is more difficult to get out of a situation like this, which I'll explain down the line what happened to me. So there are 5 things that you really need to focus on to fix the health challenges. There are 5 things that I'll go over with. The first one is planning. So imagine that you want to start your business. You just don't dive into your business without a plan or without a strategy. We plan it, right? I mean, how many of you guys have started a business without a plan? Doesn't go much further. So the first thing would be to plan, and the same thing goes with your health. You need to plan your diet, your supplements, your exercise, your morning, evening action plans. So it'll be all planned and booked in your calendar, ready to go, so you won't forget it. I love this. I love going outside and getting stretches in. Or you can even do it at home if it's not convenient for you to go outside. But you want to take breaks, water breaks, stretching, getting grounded outside, things like this. It's crucial. So everyone knows, I'm sure, about sunshine. You get your vitamin D naturally from sunshine. And it also is critical because it boosts your immune system. It helps with your immune system, improves mental clarity, and reduces stress. It also enhances your mood. So you want to make sure that you get that vitamin D naturally outside if it's sunny, obviously outside. And if it's not sunny and you want to make sure that you step away from your computer and do some stretches and you schedule that water break, stretch break on your phone. Give yourself that schedule, plan it ahead of time. Okay. Number 2 is consistency. So you must be willing to stick to your plan and be consistent no matter what. If it's birthdays, anniversaries, any type of occasion, you need to be consistent for it to work and for it to become a habit. Without being consistent, there is no habit. And you need that habit in order to get things done, which is the third one, which is accountability. Well, accountability is a partner to consistency, to give you that motivation, that inspiration to help you through challenges. I'm huge about accountability, to have a partner to push you through, to inspire you, who sees your vision and is right there with you. And so here are a couple of pictures I took recently on a hike. It was an extremely hot day, and I wasn't inspired to reach the waterfall, which usually takes about an hour, I would say. My husband knew how much I love waterfalls, so he motivated me and inspired me to push through. And guess what? I did the hike that day, and I was so glad to get to the waterfall. As soon as I got there, I took my shoes off and I soaked in all the minerals, and it was cold, but it felt so good after that heat. And the fourth one is you must move your body. We're all sitting in front of our desks most of the times, and we just work and work and work. We lose track of time and we're not moving. So it is crucial not to sit all day behind the desk because you need to move your lymph systems to improve your immune function and to remove waste and stimulate your circulation. I want to share something. I have it down here, which I keep the spun board. You can go up and down and twist. It makes it really fun. And you can get it on Amazon and it's cheap. It's really cheap and it works. It makes it fun and you remember it's like right under your feet. You do all the twisting and the moving. So that's one thing you can do to remember. Just make sure you don't fall. Okay, and the next slide, which is number 5, eat right for your body. I'm a food lover. I don't know how many of you guys love food. If you love food, go ahead and type it in the chat. What's your favorite food? Let me know what's your favorite food, and let's see. Because I want to share about this topic, which I'm huge on food. Sadly, our food have been altered. For example, in Europe, many people with celiac disease, like I have some friends that have celiac, they would eat pasta in Europe and they would be absolutely fine. But if they would have it here, they would have symptoms that are actually unbearable to deal with. And in fact, in Europe, there are 30 ingredients, I believe, that are banned. And it's sad because they allow it here in America, those 30 ingredients. So, ooh, I see in the chat, pizza. Ooh, I love pizza too. And I see it says gluten. Oh, I can share about gluten. A lot of the stuff that are like marked gluten-free, you gotta be really careful. I was a big fan about gluten-free because they add a lot of secret ingredients in there, which you need to watch out. But I'll share about that another day. And if you have any questions about it, you can always contact me. There's certain stuff that gluten-free has is actually not good for you. Now I will go ahead and share the bonus that I said I will share that most people don't know about. It is the lectins. How many of you guys have heard about lectins? So lectins are kind of protein like gluten, right? So they're difficult for humans to digest. And the lectins can block minerals, interfere with enzymes. Actually, it'll interfere with enzyme activity and cause gut issues. Some people call it leaky gut. So it also does a lot more. It can give you brain fog, fatigue, gain weight, and I had that experience myself, so I know for a fact one thing you can do that will help tremendously, and that is, for me, it worked a lot, is using your pressure cooker. It doesn't remove all of the lectins, but it does help. And there's a whole list of lectins. Sadly, all legumes have lectins, eggplants, tomatoes, potatoes, and there is much, much more. I'll be glad to send you a list of all the lectins, which are high, which are low. There's a whole list of them. I studied a lot about lectins because that was huge for me. I kept on doing everything right, and I'm like, why am I still gaining weight? What's going on? Or why am I still getting tired or getting aches or headache? Because those things are not normal. So it was the lectins. And once I started doing the right thing for my body, I was good. I was pain-free and I lost weight. So also the pressure cooker doesn't work much on gluten. And now what I do, the favorite part so you are more familiar with me. It was January of 2011. It was a normal work day. I opened my eyes and I wanted to go to use the restroom. As soon as I put my foot on the floor, Boom. I'm like, I collapsed on the floor. What just happened? I lived a healthy lifestyle. I was athletic. I was fit. I barely had any energy. I was so weak. I had to call out to my husband to carry me to the restroom before I have an accident. So he carried me to the restroom. I thought I'm having a seizure. I was shaking. I was spinning. I didn't know what was going on with me. Yes, I was scared. Me, positive being, yes, I'm human, right? I was so scared. I, my whole brain was just like in confusion and scarcity. So fast forward, in 3 months, I was bedridden. I was given the labels, which they were labels, right? Autoimmune, Hashimoto, and that's the throat chakra. And my last job was at the cancer center for 14 years. My background, actually, forgot to mention, I worked in corporation most of my life until 22. Before the cancer center, I was a paralegal and legal secretary. So fast forward back to they gave me the labels besides autoimmune of Hashimoto, they gave me chronic fatigue, chronic pain, and they were they kept on wanting to labeling me. And I stopped because I knew that I had been mentored with the greatest minds, such as Louise Hay, Dr. Wayne Dyer, and scientists that cured their own cancer. So I wasn't going to allow the fear. So the brain and the heart was having a war by itself. 3 months, and I got up back to my usual work. And I'm 55 today. I've never been on any meds. And I'm passionate to be that accountability, to be that partner. There's a lot of confusion out there. Like, for example, for vitamin C, there's thousands. For magnesium, I don't want people to have that confusion. I want to make it easy and simple for people. So I'm passionate to do what I'm doing as a Healthspan coach. So today I'm on a mission to inspire billions of people to their highest joy, highest excitement, and highest inspiration to live their life in quality. So I invite you to take this gift from me. It's a Healthspan gift, a complimentary Healthspan session that is 30 minutes at a 137 value. You will get a strategy you can implement now, a product recommendation to get you started, discuss goals and action plans, or whatever that one thing is for you. Maybe you want just a list of the lectins. Maybe whatever that one thing is for you. I want to make it easy. I want to make it simple. So thank you for taking this Healthspan gift. And you can reach me by my email or my phone number, which is right there on the screen, 310-293-8220, or haleh.houshim@gmail.com. HALEH.HOUS like sugar, HIM for mountain, @gmail.com. I would love to be connected to you to have that one-on-one. Thank you.